Hi, welcome to this STAIR Tailored. I'm Sarah Powell from the University of Texas at Austin. And right now we're focused on ordering fractions using the length model. Now the length model of fractions means that we can show fractions by their length. So this is always along a number line orientation. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. And we're going to order fractions today. We're going to order these three fractions: 3/4, 1/3, and 5/8. And we're going to use the length model. We're going to use the fraction tiles to help us quickly order these fractions. So let's see what this looks like with our concrete fraction tiles. So remember, we have the three fractions: 3/4, 1/3, and 5/8. Now the length model shows fractions along a number line. So I'm first going to show 3/4. So I show my whole, and then I'm going to show that that fraction represents 3 1/4 pieces. I can show 1/3. I'll get out another whole here, and I'll show 1/3 against the whole. And I also want to show 5/8. So I'll go ahead and show my 5 1/8 pieces here. All right. Now let's go ahead and compare these fractions. Now, since all of these fractions are oriented along a number line, I can look at the length of the fractions to figure out which fraction is least and which fraction is greatest. So of these fractions, if I'm thinking about how this goes along a number line, I can see that 1/3 is least. So I'm going to go ahead and move my 1/3 sticky right there. And now I'm going to compare 3/4 to 5/8. I can see that 5/8 is less than 3/4. The length of 5/8 is less. So I'm going to move 5/8 in the middle, and then 3/4 is the greatest. So I can see that 1/3 is less than 5/8, and 5/8 is less than 3/4. So when I order the fractions with this length model, 1/3 is less than 5/8, and 5/8 is less than 3/4. So that was an example of how we can use the length model of fractions to order fractions, and I hope you'll tune into some of the other STAIR Tailoreds where you can see how to use the area model to order fractions, and also how you can use the set model to order fractions. See you soon.